What up? What up? What up? Salute YouTube. What it do? Zep Tepi, Earth Talk 777 Studios and broadcasting back in the building. Before I start, let me say something. I know I ain't dropped a video in a long time. It was my grandmother's birthday, you know what I'm saying? If I dropped a short on it, man. But so I want to tell everybody right now, thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it. And if you came here to the channel because of that, I appreciate that too. You know, but what we do over here is a whole bunch of things. So for everybody that's new, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. But I do want to say thank you to everybody out there that's supporting the channel at the moment. You know, and like I said, I know it's been a long time, and I've been gone, but I'm back now. And if y'all got time, yo, go check out some of those shorts. If you're new to the video, you know, or if you're new to the channel, go check them out. My shorts just check them out. That's all you gotta do. My shorts be banging. Anyway, so we back in the building. So the reason why we back in the building is because I miss y'all. No, I'm just playing. No, the reason why we back in the building is because VP Harris, right? She picked a new VP. Oh, my bad. She's not VP Harris no more. She's running for president now. And she picked her VP. Excuse me again. Anyway, so who is this guy, Tim Walz? Huh? That's with a Z, y'all, too, if y'all don't know.
Z.
Tim Walz with a Z.
Z.
Anyway, so who is he? What do y'all know about him? What do we know about him? You know? So we're going to figure that out today, just a little bit, because I could have went in, but I didn't go all the way in because I'm not here to persuade your vote. You vote for whoever you want to vote for. I keep telling you that over and over and over. If you want to vote for Trump and you're black or you're brown, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. Do that look black? Do I look like that microphone? Do I look like my microphone? Do I look like my microphone? Anyway, you can go vote for whoever you want to vote for. That's your choice. You can vote for who you want to vote for. Vote for who you want to vote for. If they say you ain't black, then tell them you brown. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, but VP Walz, huh? What do we know about him? See, when he was coming across the feed all day, I was like, who is this guy? Oh, because I thought she was gonna pick the Sharpie dude. I said Sharpie, yeah, Sharpo, whatever his name is. I thought she was gonna pick him, but she didn't. So you know, it is what it is. Because he sounded like he was gonna be a problem at first, but I was like, then this guy Walz come through, so. Now she got Walz. And everybody, some people out there ain't feeling this. And some people out there, they are feeling it. Some people out there, they ain't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna dive into it. So he kept coming up on the feed. And I'm like, yo, man. Then they said Minnesota. I was like, Minnesota? Walz. And then it hit me. I was like, oh, what the? Oh, so I'm going to show y'all, just in case we need a refresher. And y'all know, all the people that's new here, y'all know how we do it, you know what I'm saying? And everybody know, I'm not going to talk, you came to the channel, we're not going to be talking all day long. We're not doing this. I'm going to talk for the intro a little bit to let you know what's going on. And after that, we're going to get straight to it. And matter of fact, I'm tired of talking. Let's get straight to it. Run that intro.
This is not about some expensive, politically correct green act of bunny hugging or blah blah blah.
Uh-oh. Sound like a warning, don't it? Let's rock out like Bon Jovi and sophomore. Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
They say rap dead.
Blah blah blah.
In the black community. Let's revive that. Let's revive that. Let's revive that. Let's revive that.
And everybody the world just comes undone.
Words that sound great.
Let's beat them in the head real quick.
Our hopes and dreams.
Bang. Look, if you're new to the channel, they'll tell you. We don't do all that talking over here. Let's get straight to the video. Because you know why? Because everybody that come to the channel, they know what I'm finna say. You know I don't want to talk their head off? Because they're going to say, Zip Tepi, let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the good stuff. And everybody know we going straight to the good stuff. Let's go.
Tim Walz. Who is Tim Walz?
Hi, this is Tim.
It's Kamala Harris. Good morning, Governor.
Good morning, Madam Vice President.
Listen, I want you to do this with me. Let's do this together.
I apologize for that, y'all.
And let's get this thing on the road.
I would be honored, Madam Vice President.
The joy that you're bringing back to the country, the enthusiasm that's out there, it'll be a privilege to take this with you across the country.
It's a question many have been asking since the unrest following George Floyd's death. Why was the National Guard slow in responding to the violence in Minneapolis?
You know, y'all know what I just thought about? She called him. She called him like Joe Biden called her. And when she had her, she's like, "We did it, Joe." Let me stop. Let's get back to it.
During the riots at the end of May, Governor Tim Walz appeared to blame Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey. Now the mayor is saying that he believes the governor hesitated to call out the National Guard. Esme Murphy reports on the continued fallout and what is at stake.
With large sections of Minneapolis and St. Paul still in ruins, the question lingers. Why did it take so long to get the National Guard on the streets? Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey has consistently said what he told us on June 2nd.
I will speak the truth. And the truth is that on Wednesday, around 6...
Boom, there we go. Now we know who Tim Walz is and Mayor Frey. George Floyd. The riots that burned down half America almost. Yes. Yes. Tim Walz, Minnesota. He's the governor of Minnesota. There we go. I knew it. When I heard the name in Minnesota. I was like, see, but it's been a long time, so we need a refreshing. Do y'all know what was going on back in them days? It was crazy. Let's get it.
About potential Guard help.
I don't think the mayor knew what he was asking for. I think the mayor said, "I request the National Guard." Whew, I'm going
to go back.
With large sections of Minneapolis and St. Paul still in ruins, the question lingers. Why did it take so long to get the National Guard on the streets? Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey has consistently said what he told us on June 2nd.
I will speak the truth. And the truth is that on Wednesday, around 6 p.m., I called the governor and asked for the National Guard.
He called the governor.
Text messages and emails from the mayor's office for Wednesday, May 27th back that up.
Wait a minute, let's read the text message. Mayor just came out and said the chief wanted him to call in some National Guards for help at the 3rd precinct. Mayor appears intent on doing it. Calling with Mark. Okay, thank you. Let's keep this on our team. He called the governor just now. It sounds like they are looting Target. Word on the ground it is really crazy and escalating. So he asked for help.
Governor has said the official ask from the city came the next day, May 28th, in this letter. Governor Tim Walz agrees the mayor did call him Wednesday night, but here's where the mayor and governor's accounts differ. Governor Walz did not consider the Wednesday phone call from Frey a hard ask, but a more general ask about potential Guard help.
I don't think the mayor knew what he was asking for. I think the mayor said, "I request the National Guard."
Hey, time out. Oh, time out. Hey, so they riding and they burning down. They riding and burning down the city, and the mayor like, "Yo, we need some help. We need some help." And then he called the governor. "Hey, governor, we need help. They burning everything down. You gotta send that cigars out here." He must have thought he was high or something. The way he must have been talking like the way I was just talking right now. And the governor was like, man, you crazy? Are you high? Man, nah, we don't worry about it. It calm down." They burnt down the city. And he played them for a joke. Tim Walz. Tim Walz played him for a joke.
What had never been done before. He activated the entire Minnesota National Guard. That put 4,500 troops on the streets on Saturday and more than 7,000 on the streets on Sunday. And that is when the violence finally eased. Esme Murphy, WCCO 4 News.
We reached out to Mayor Fry's office today, and they sent us the emails and texts backing up the timing of the Wednesday call. The governor said that repeatedly today under questioning, he and the mayor are friends, and that Mayor Fry was doing the best he could to secure.
There you go.
Another night of devastation for the Twin Cities. Protesters and demonstrations over the death of George Floyd has spread metro-wide. Minneapolis Police Precinct 3 up in flames.
There you go. Y'all remember all this?
Demonstrators made their way inside. Buildings in the surrounding area also torched as emotions fly high. The images coming in overnight are heartbreaking. Our city is
Thursday, Friday. He called Wednesday. He said he asked for help Wednesday.
To different parts of the metro.
That's a Thursday, Friday up there.
Damage to more than 100.
So they was already burning the building down. They
was
burning the building down the same night, I think.
Completely out
Shit,
of hand
I
again
think
overnight.
yeah,
We have
Minnesota wasn't
reaction
going.
from local leaders, national leaders, and people around the country all coming up. The fury ignited by the death of George Floyd, 46 years old. He died while in the custody of Minneapolis police officers. One officer used his knee to press down on Floyd's neck. The officers involved have been fired, but charges have yet to come. We have team coverage this morning.
Now, let me say something. Now, okay, so the stuff that happened to George Floyd, that shit was wrong. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit was wrong. I don't wish that on nobody. That shit was wrong as hell. You know, but there was a lot of stories going on too. You know, they said that man kicked in. Somebody said he kicked in. He beat up his baby mama. She was pregnant. Kicked in the stomach and all kind of stuff. They say he was on that fitting and all hell to the now, y'all. You see what I'm saying? And they say he was out there wilding, but at the same time, don't put your neck on that man. I mean, don't put your knee on that man's neck. Look, you got me twisting my words up. That ain't right. It don't matter if that man was high on PCP. He could have been high to the moon. You don't do that to nobody. That's the problem, man. You know what? You know what? And I ain't even Democrat. That ain't right, damn it.
Of the Twin Cities, Ellery McCardle and Jennifer Austin are standing by in Minneapolis and St. Paul. Let's start things off with Ellery. What are you seeing?
But back to the video. Let's see what Tim Walz. What? So Chris, it's your state, man. You got to do something. Did you do anything about this?
We were just at a homicide investigation in North Minneapolis. Police don't know if it's connected to all of this unrest. But I want to talk more about last night and show you the images, if we can, from last night.
Let me take my thing
off. This
off.
video shows a sky view above the 3rd precinct last night. Minneapolis police evacuated their building.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
And the department says protesters got into the building and ignited several fires, and you can just see that crowd of.
Y'all remember that? Y'all come on, y'all know y'all remember that.
Adding to that fire.
That was going on when the C-19 was going on. You know the C-19, man. Not the C4, not the C4, the C-19.
Raised a fist in remembrance of George Floyd. But at one point, there were some tense moments. The State Patrol came out in riot gear, and the crowd scattered. Just after 1 o'clock.
But I can't say, I wish that everybody came together like that. Black, white, Chinese, how they did, you know.
Here's what he said.
For some positive energy. I mean, that it was positive, but it'd have been more positive if they didn't burn down the damn place.
Resources provided by the state. We've authorized mutual aid and a unified.
Let me clear that up. What I mean by that is, you had BLM out there. You had all them folks out there. BLM, Black Lives Matter, right? So at the same time, did you give anybody, first of all, did y'all give the people did y'all even still give anybody any money? I'm just saying, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? You had all them people out there, reverends and historical leaders and all kind of people making whatever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was burning down the city. But at the same time, y'all was burning down black businesses too. Black Lives Matter. You're burning down black businesses, man. I know you're mad, but you was burning. Y'all was going, man. They was going crazy out there. You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let me just. Boy, y'all look, y'all gotta wear these glasses. All right, let's get to it.
Work with different jurisdictions in the area.
Boy,
you know, it was clear.
Make it make sense. I for what makes sense.
That we needed additional help. And we got that additional help, some from the state, and we are expecting more as well. I'll say this, we additionally need help from our community.
So I don't know if you can see in our camera right now, but there is a large plume of smoke here. We are at 28th and East Lake Street, and there is smoke just billowing out of a section of this area of the city. Again, we're just kind of approaching this area to check things out, but I just wanted to give you that view. Of course, we'll be with you throughout the rest of the morning giving you updates. But again, back to that presser from Mayor Jacob Frey. A lot of people are not happy with what he was saying because he did not give clear answers. He didn't give exact answers as to who's in charge and what's the plan going forward. We also know that Governor Walz is planning a press conference at 10 o'clock this morning. Oh, you know what? I'm going to turn this around because this is what we're seeing right now. We just turned the corner off the lake.
Hey, man, they was out there burning everything up. I'm not, look,
I can feel the
I'm not, look,
right
look.
now from this building.
I'm not laughing about the situation, but because it wasn't I wasn't there, so I know it was chaotic, and I know a lot of people was angry. But man, they was burning things down, man. Crazy. There was a lot going on. So you try to tell me? So y'all try to tell me y'all don't remember them times and all that time? And then when Donald Trump got out of office, because Trump was still in office right when this is happening. He was still in there. But Trump did some things. He tried to. Ain't nobody wanted him to help. They're like, we got it. Don't worry about it. We don't want your help. Well, and you see? And then you don't want no help. And look, they done took over half a damn Minneapolis. He got a whole town up there that the police can't even go in. I think I forgot what it's called. I don't keep up with that stuff. I just know I'm not living over there. And shit. And I'm low key from the hood. You know what I'm saying? I ain't living over there. I don't want to live over there. Shit. Ain't no police. Shit. Ain't no, man. Look here, man. You know what? Don't worry about it.
Miles in this city. I'm just going to leave you guys with this image, and we're going to check things out.
Yeah, incredible, heartbreaking images there. Ellery, thanks for sharing that this morning. Ellery will be with us all morning long, keeping us up to date on what's happening. And we have breaking news this morning on Sunrise. You heard Ellery mention Governor Tim Walz will be addressing the chaos unfolding in the Twin Cities in just a couple of hours. Walz is set to speak at 10 a.m. It's the first time we're hearing from the governor about the unrest since Wednesday. Look for coverage of that here on the air and at KARE11.com. We're getting new reaction from the White House.
Overnight, see right there.
Trump tweeted he cannot sit back and watch what's happening here in Minneapolis. He says he spoke with Governor Tim Walz and told him the military is ready to be deployed to our city. A quote from one of the tweets said, "When the looting starts, the shooting starts." Twitter added a
right there. See? Look, they got a tweet. They got a tweet or they got something. Look, see? Trump said, I can't stand back and watch this happen to a great American city, Minneapolis. A total lack of leadership. A total lack of leadership. Either the very weak, radical left mayor, Jacob Frey. Look, that's crazy. He was. I guess he was on the left. Get his act together and bring the city under control, or I would send in the National Guard to get the job done. Trump did that. Trump said that. See, he tried to help. See, everybody be like, you know what? Because everybody gonna be like, man, why you get off of Trump? Get off of Trump. It ain't about that, man. I told you, I'm for what makes sense. If it makes sense, it makes sense. If it don't make no sense, look here, man. Don't even come around me. If you that stupid, let me take that back. If you gonna play games, I ain't got no time for all that, man. I'm out here chasing money. I got things to do. I got a family. Look here, man. Y'all want to look, man. Oh, shit.
27th. Text from mayor's staff. The mayor just came out and said the chief wants to call in the National Guard to help the 3rd precinct. A follow-up text exchange from Fry's staff a few hours later. What's happening as far as the Guard? He said Walz was hesitating.
Putting a young troop with limited experience in the military with a loaded automatic weapon in the middle of a system with nobody giving them direction. They don't have zip ties. They don't have legal authority.
A press release was drafted that night to announce the request, but was never sent. A formal request went out by letter
so he
Thursday
didn't want
morning.
to. So what was
What
was his plan? Hold on. See, this is Kamala Harris. Look, this is Kamala Harris. VP. What was his plan? What was his plan? What was his plan? Excuse me, y'all. It's hot. What was his plan? Don't worry about it. Let's go. Because everybody going to be like, you just picking sides. I get so tired of hearing that. It's stupid.
Have come from areas where people don't know the complexity of this.
We're sure to hear a lot more about all of this. John Croman, KARE 11 News.
In Minnesota, the epicenter of the nationwide protests over George Floyd's death, the Minneapolis mayor received a stinging rebuke Saturday. While speaking to demonstrators about police reform, Mayor Jacob Fry refused to commit to defunding the police, prompting a wave of boos and go-home chants from the crowd. Go home, Jacob! Go home! Go home, Jacob! Go
Protesters called for Mayor Fry to defund the police. And he said he wasn't going to do it. And they told him go home. Go. You're not going to defund the police and go home. All right. One more time, y'all. I know. I said I'm not going to bother y'all. I know. But, hey. Okay, check this out. If defund the police, and you know what? Let me ask you one question. Let's just get rid of all the police, period. Put it in the comment section if y'all want. We just get rid of all the police, period. Put it in let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. We just defund them all. Defund all the police. Matter of fact, like I said, we don't need no police. Not in America. We don't need no police at all. Guns everywhere. Everybody do what they want to do. Just do what you want to do. Everybody do what the hell they want to do.
And the Attorney General to look back at cases, not just the George Floyd killing, but going back further beyond to see cases of alleged police brutality. People want to address the systemic issues involving policing, and that's what the anger is that you're seeing there, and that's what's being reflected. I can tell you here at the site where George Floyd was killed, you continue to see a more solemn scene. People come with their flowers, come with notes, come with their families from all across the state and frankly all across the country to pay their respects to George Floyd. And here you also get a sense of that activism that you're hearing out on the streets. Listen to what one gentleman told me about what he wants to come from the death of George Floyd.
Everybody should take a step forward, not backwards, and press on, because that's what's going to take to get this change. And everybody wants to change. That's why they're here. That's why you see what you see. Everybody's looking for a change.
And that change looks a little bit different for everyone. If you look at what's happened just over the past couple of weeks, we've seen that ban on chokeholds and strangleholds by the Minneapolis Police Department. There's that duty to report that officers have, where if they see any excessive use of force, they need to report and intervene. You saw the charges for those officers. There is change happening, but what people say and remind me over and over is that they want to see the systemic issues in policing. They want to see those systemic issues addressed, and that's what they're starting to feel like they're starting to get right now, but they want to keep the pressure on because they want to see those big issues addressed and solved.
Dang, look, y'all don't remember all this stuff? And remember, wasn't nobody wearing no mask. Okay, a couple people. Wasn't nobody wearing no mask. Hey. You can see some of them wearing masks.
I'm tired of my black men and my black women.
She took hers off to talk.
Being killed by the NYPD. I'm tired of it. I have 3 black men in my home. I'm tired. I am tired.
More than that. It's hotter.
See, we need a reminder. We need a reminder of, and see, and then this how it all kind of started. You know what I'm saying? This is when everything was kicking off. When the C-19 hit, then it kicked it off. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody's mad, really pissed off. They kicked Trump out. You know what I'm saying? And then shit. Now look at us, man. Look at us now. It's like
a small number of people in the scheme of things protesting to begin with, very few of whom committed acts of violence, but that few was systematic in their efforts to harm police officers and to create damage to police vehicles, to storefronts, to other property. And again, that's not going to get us anywhere. But now it is time for people to go home.
You're right. It was. Man, look. See? Now Trump ain't in office no more. He tried to help. They ain't want no help. They voted him out. I guess.
America, the power of a hug was on full display.
They shouldn't be here. They shouldn't have to be here.
As well as solidarity. A lot can be said by simply taking a knee. In New York, California, and Washington state, violent looting was met with sympathy.
So, let me ask a question. Who was out there cleaning up that mess? Who was out there cleaning up? Who said enough was enough? Who did that? The American people that got tired of it, man. It was chaotic, y'all. Y'all know y'all remember that stuff. It was chaotic. It went worldwide. And some people say Tim Walz could have stopped it, could have prevented it. But then again, I'm not jumping on this side. But like I said, it makes sense. I'm not gonna say that man was terrible or whatever. I don't know him like that. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, you can't. How the hell that man gonna stop a bunch of people? People do what the hell they want to do. Just like the place where you know what I'm talking about. January. January and the devil's number. You know what I'm talking about? You can't see, same thing. You can't stop them folks. Them folks gonna do it. The people gonna do what the hell they want to do, no matter who you are. It don't matter. All right, let's get back.
Americans pick up the pieces. And then there were those who tried to stop things from falling apart in the first place. Protesters repelled looters in Santa Monica and again in Brooklyn.
Look, y'all see the screen right there? Stopping them, stopping the rioters. It was a point in time when the American people start fighting the rioters, like physically fist fighting them, because they got tired of it. They're sick of it. Now look at this. Yes, even black people telling people stop. Yeah, let's go.
The protests in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, a little water went a long way.
I know you guys out here doing your jobs. I'm not mad at you.
In George Floyd's hometown of Houston, the police chief joined the calls for justice.
We know what? We built this country. We ain't going nowhere.
And in Flint, Michigan, a show of what can be achieved when the sheriff puts down his baton.
I took my helmet off and laid the batons down. Yeah. I want to make this a parade, not a protest.
Meanwhile, days after George Floyd's death, 29-year-old Sean Dromgoole went for a walk in Nashville, and 75 of his neighbors had his back.
My neighborhood is the best neighborhood.
Dromgoole had been paralyzed with fear, too afraid to walk his neighborhood. Over the years, it had become more expensive and more white. He was worried some of his neighbors would see him and call the police. He posted online, "The fear of not returning home to my family alive kept me on my front porch." His anxiety turned
See,
to
that's probably because, there was so much going on, and see, he lived probably in a white neighborhood. He probably thought if he go outside, somebody gonna hurt him because everybody burning down the goddamn place. Everybody burning everything up. Man was scared to even go outside. Goddamn, this is crazy.
Stop.
America is, man.
The parade of support that followed.
I love y'all. I can't wait to have y'all over for tea and cake.
In New York, a neighborhood hit hard by COVID-19 and heartache found joy in music. In Oakland, a different kind of protest movement.
Trying to get it back.
Meanwhile, in Washington, D.C.,
slowly
not
trying
far
to get
from
it
the
back.
White House, proof we all need somebody to lean on. For
People
today,
get tired. People
Aaron
got
McLaughlin,
tired, yo.
NBC News.
I just want to give y'all my weekly reminder, because I think I talk about this at least once a week in my videos, that Kamala Harris, who is now running for the presidency of the United States, has said to y'all the following. Check it out.
Any policy that will benefit black people will benefit all of society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
What?
Bear with me. I'm not going to do something just for black people. No. She has said that she has not backed off of that. She has not wavered from that. She has...
I'm done. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. Okay. Vote for y'all. Hey, vote for who y'all want to vote for. You know what? Just shit. You know what? The stock market crashing. Iraq about to trying to start World War III. The economy messed up. Inflation is high. Gas prices are high. Loaf of bread is high. Man, crime is at an all-time high. Killing is at an all-time high. People don't want to listen. The teenagers is running rampant. Men want to be girls. Girls want to be boys. Hey, you know what, man? I'm gone. Peace. Y'all can have it.